So the Google Fi SIM card comes in the package. Also, you've got the tool so that you can replace it easily enough. It comes in a nice little package like this, very handy. And so that's good. And so I did put the SIM card in the iPhone 13 mini, and midnight blue is the color I have. I really like this phone a lot. Oh, look, you can see my pixel. And this is very meta, don't you think? All right, so how is the iPhone working on Google Fi? That's the question I had. And I'm shocked and appalled. It's been great. Flawless, actually. Everything I've tried on the iPhone has worked very well. And when you install it and you go into the Google Fi app, it tells you the settings to put in the settings. And so it just sets you up to everything to work perfectly. The biggest question I had was iMessage. I know years ago there were lots of complaints that iPhones don't work on Google Fi. Well, apparently they've fixed that, or at least in my experience, they have fixed that, and it works flawlessly, at least with the iPhone 13 mini with the latest updates in software. So it's great, no complaints at all. Very wonderful. Okay, I have one complaint. This is completely my fault, 100%. So when I put in the SIM card into the iPhone, little did I know that there were about 10 gigabytes of videos and pictures to back up from the iPhone. And so it did that, and it used cellular data to do that. And so now my bill is going to be a lot higher. So as I've shown you before on the Google Fi plan that I have, I get $20 unlimited calls and text, and then $10 for each additional gig of data that I use. And usually I keep that under a gig. So usually my bill's about 30 bucks, if that. And then you add the 37 because I'm making payments on the Pixel. And so my bill is usually about $65 a month. Well, this month, it's going to be about 105. Now, the cool thing about even, the pay-as-you-go plan, or I guess you could call it, the not unlimited data plan, they cap it at 6 gigabytes. So after you use 6 gigs, then your additional data is free, and they won't slow you down until you hit like 16 gigs or something. And I didn't quite hit that, almost. So it was fine. I'm just going to pay a little bit higher on my bill. I was very tempted to go to their new unlimited plan, which is, I believe, $40 for one line, which gives you unlimited calls, text, data for $40 plus, fees and taxes and all of that stuff. So that would have been a great deal, but I decided not to do it because then now that all this information, all the pictures and all the videos have uploaded from the iPhone, it's not going to have to upload again. So I'm going to go back to my $65 a month on my bill. So if I went to the new unlimited plan, it would be higher. So no need to do that. So I'm very, very happy. Now I did get a question this morning, I believe it was, on my last video saying, hey, does the hotspot work? And I meant to try it. Here's the problem. And I answered back saying that I would put it in this video right here. Here's the problem. On the plan that I'm on does not include hotspot, so I'm not able to test it unless I upgrade to one of the other plans. So that's going to be my answer. I don't know. I'm assuming it'll work just fine. However, you'll have to be on one of the unlimited plans. So if you're going to get into Google Fi, and certainly use my referral link in the description below if you like, we'll both save 20 bucks. But if you do decide to go with Google Fi, keep in mind you'll have to use one of the unlimited plans to get the hotspot, but it should work fine, I would think. You can certainly Google, maybe I should have done this for you, you could certainly Google some of the forums and see if people are complaining about that or not. But again, no complaints from me. I'm back on the iPhone on Google Fi. So the cool thing for me with the iPhone is I'm completely in the ecosystem, right? I have an M1 Mac Mini, I have an iPad, what is it, 9th generation, just the regular iPad, not the latest one, the year before. And so I'm in the, in the Apple ecosystem, so it just makes everything easier. I have my HomePod Mini in here as well, although I do have Alexa and the Google thing too, Google Home as well, so I have all three. I just like gadgets. So there's the verdict. If you get the SIM card from Google Fi, no additional cost, they'll send it to you. You can put it in your iPhone, follow the directions. It should work flawlessly. All right. Went to the park today. I did kind of a zoom test on the Pixel 6 Pro. That'll be my next video. It'll be a quick one. We'll probably do it pretty soon. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon.